Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of triangle pose. The message is about erasing and replacing any kind of negative thoughts that could keep you from unlocking simplicity in your life. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. Welcome, Never Betters. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button right now, all together for today's practice. Then, come with me. We're going to start seated at the top of our mat, but you're going to bring your left leg in bent, and you're going to go ahead and plant the sole of your right foot and just hang on to your shin. Lace your hands and just round your back and tuck your chin, letting your forehead tap on your knee. Now, inhale, rise your heart, pull your elbows back, and shift your gaze up. Now, exhale, round and hollow for a little seated cat, chin to chest, stretching the back of your neck. Inhale, rise the heart, retract the shoulders, lift the gaze up. So 2 more just like that. Exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, arch and look up. 1 more time. Exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, lift and look up. Now, neutralize your spine. Go ahead and lift the sole of the right foot. Now, you might want to capture the bottom of the foot. You might want to take the back of the hamstring, but just lift the right leg up, flare your toes out, and draw the right leg in towards your chest on the exhale. Inhale, lighten it up. Exhale, dive it back in. Let your elbows go wide. Inhale, extend your arms, kind of hang out. 1 more time. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, let the gaze shift skyward. Now, neutralize your spine again. Take the left hand to the outside of the right foot if possible, or maybe your right leg is bent. Maybe you take the outside of the right shin, and then let the right hand reach back, keeping your right leg in its right lane and letting your gaze shift back towards the right thumb. Now breathe. I want you to very slowly let the right forearm come down. Still left hand on the outside of the right leg. Bend the left elbow. Pull the right leg in on the exhale. Inhale, lengthen it back out. The left arm extends. Exhale, draw it back in. Bend that left arm. Pull that right leg in. Inhale, open it back up. 3rd time's a charm. Exhale, draw it back in. Inhale, open it up. Now, rock forward. Right leg is going to go long. Sole of the left foot comes to the inner thigh of the right. Now, you might have to adjust your sit bones a little bit. Lift your arms up and then rotate toward the right leg and bow down. Now, you might use blocks. You might want to have blocks framing the right leg, but lengthen your spine and bow over that right leg. Now, if you'd like a little more, this is called Janu Shirshasana. Slip your right forearm in, let your left arm come up, and then dive up and overhead, stretching the left rib cage out as you dive down. Inhale back up. Take the left hand, plant it, rise up on the left shin, root down through the outer edge of the right foot. Breathe in, tuck the right shoulder head in, look up and under the right arm. Now, nice and slow, sit back down. Go ahead and let your feet kind of create a diamond shape. So you might have to inch your sit bones back, lift the heart up. Let your hands slide down. Let your elbows go wide and see if you can fold on down over your legs. Now create a little wave on the way up. Pull your navel into your spine. Shift back and lift. Inhale, heart leads, cascade down. Round and roll it up. Create that rounding and opening of the spine. It's nice and smooth. The flow is steady. Let any kind of jerky movements, almost like ironing them out. Let the heart expand as you lean forward and bow down. Inhale, rise up. So we are in the series titled Simplicity Unlocked. So what is locked up? Right now, let's work on the body, expanding the heart, lengthening on down. You're opening your hips. You've got the spine moving in and out with your breath. Just a couple more of these body waves. But from my experience, I believe what really is locked up is what's in between our ears. It's probably easier to work on the body than it is to work on the mind. So we can't always control what kind of thoughts come in, and a lot of times they're negative. But what we can control is how long they stay and how we respond to those negative thoughts. Now, just one more time, lead with your heart. That's always a great place to start. And then round and roll on the way up. Now we're going to do the opposite side. So you're going to bend the right leg and you're going to let the sole of the left foot plant down. So your hands are going to lace on the left shin. Sit up nice and tall as your heart lifts. And then as your chin draws towards your chest, round your back, tuck your chin, head the top of your forehead right towards your kneecap. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, contract and draw in. Inhale, it's a little seated, modified cat-cow. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, draw back in. One more time. Take it here with the heart lifting. Use your hands to help retract your shoulders. They're laced on that left shin and then that little cat style. Now go ahead and pick up the left sole of your foot right off your mat. Now extend the left leg out. Now if you need to keep it bent, so be it. You could always have your hands even laced under the left hamstring on the shin, or maybe you lace your hands on the foot. Now your heart's going to lift up and you're going to pull in on that left leg, bent or straight. Now on the inhale, lighten it back up. On the exhale, draw it back in. You can always let your elbows go wide. A nice stretch on that left hamstring. Couple more times, draw it in on the exhale. Inhale, lighten it up. And one more, draw it in on the exhale. Elbows go wide, pulling the left thigh bone towards your heart and chest. Inhale. Now just hang out right here. And you're going to take your left hand. It's going to cross over. Now, if it's the left calf, so be it. Maybe the left outside of your thigh. And then make that crossover where you reach the left arm back and let your heart lift. Now, let your shoulders drop down. Let your face soften. Maybe your left leg is straight. Maybe it's bent. Maybe you've got the calf. No worries. Whatever serves you today. But let your heart expand as your wingspan goes wide. Simplicity unlocked. Left forearm's going to tip down. Just really lower yourself down with care. Pull that left leg in on the exhale. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, draw it back in. Inhale, open it back up. One more time. Exhale, draw it back in. Keeping that left leg in its own lane, flaring your toes out. Inhale, hold. Now, hold right here and maybe shift your gaze up. Now, as you lift the left elbow up, help propel yourself forward. Now, Janushirshasana on the other side. So it's the sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. Lift your arms up, rotate your waistband over that left leg, and then bow on down, folding over that left leg. So some of those negative thoughts that come in. What are those negative thoughts? Slip that left forearm in. Right arm comes up and over. It may be some sort of doubt. It may be some sort of fear. Could be some sort of worry that you have, either about yourself or about someone in your family, about somebody's health, about their job, about finances, about the politics. There are so many opportunities for us to worry. So how can we control those thoughts? Well, when one comes in, rise back up. Let the right hand land behind the right sit bone. Lift up on the right shin. Left outer edge of your foot goes on the 45, and then reach your hips up. Take your gaze up and under the left arm. Well, a little trick is that when those negative thoughts come in, and they will, soles of feet together create that diamond again. This time, take the left hand over onto the right shin. Reach the right hand back. Lift your heart up. Now, reach the right arm up and over. Crisscross as the right hand takes a hold of the outside, and pull yourself on down with crisscrossed arms and diamond-shaped legs. Now, when you rise up, keep the right hand on the left shin and open up the left arm. Let the heart lift. Breathe, soften your face. Now, move that through side to side. Crisscross, bow down. Opposite arm reaches up and back. Left hand to the right outside of your leg and lift. Exhale, crisscross, bow down, pull yourself in. Inhale, rise up, open up. Couple more times. Exhale, bow down, draw in. Inhale, rise up. Well, one of the ways you can handle those negative thoughts that come in is stop them right at the door. What if you pretended there was a bouncer at the door? Oh my gosh, you're not going to let those negative thoughts in. They must go. So what do? Well, we want to replace them with something good. Something good, even if it's an expectation for your day, even if it's a wish or a prayer for someone else. Just replace those negative stinking thinking is what I call it. Replace it. Just knowing that you want to do what you can where you're at with what you've got. Do what you can where you're at with what you've got. Bloom right where you're planted. So a couple more times each side. Start to let your body be very pliable, be very flexible, be very fluid, be very flowing. And we're going to just keep on going. Yes. So just keep it going, bowing down, inhaling up. If you're just joining us, just keep on going and flowing. Inhale on the rise. Exhale as you bow down. Inhale on the rise. Exhale as you bow down. What do you have that might be locked up? Just a couple more times. We're going to release. We're going to unlock simplicity in our lives. And one way to do it is to take any of those negative thoughts, erase them, and replace them. Okay, one more time each side. Really open and expand a little bit more than you did before. Bowing back down, inhaling, opening up, and then physically pull yourself in towards your legs as you bow your head down and just hold. Now, on the way up, you're going to go ahead and crisscross at the ankles. So it's just a crisscross applesauce style. Roll up and over your shins. Come all the way on to hands and knees where you're going to find cat and cow. So round your back and tuck your chin. Inhale as you arch the back and tilt the tail. Now, keep that going. Exhale, pull your navel into your spine. Round your back and tuck your chin. Inhale, soften and melt. Exhale one more time. Pull the navel in, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, soften and melt. Now, tuck your toes under. Pick up your shins, but just let them hover. Now, feel the strength of your body. Lower your knees and shins back down. Point your toes and let the hands come towards your knees, but the palms are going to be face up and the backs of your hands are down. Now bow down with your forehead heading towards the mat. When you rise up, try to straighten your arms and fist your hands, but keep the backs of your hands down. Yeah, it's a nice stretch on the wrists. Okay, exhale, bow down, forehead toward planet Earth. Inhale, rise up, fist the hands, extend the arms. Ooh, that's a beautiful wrist stretch. We have a lot of tension in our hands and wrists, a lot of texting, a lot of typing, a lot of driving. Pull back up. Now, let your hands flip onto your thighs, tuck your toes under, rock your hips back towards your heels, rise your arms up, lace them inside out, and lift your hips off your heels. Lift up high. Soften the elbows, lean up and over to the right. Keep your hands interlaced, thumbs forward, pinky fingers back. Back toward the center, up and over to the left. Now, tee your arms on top, point your toes, shoelace side of your feet down, goalpost style arms. Now, lace your hands behind your back, slide your fingers together, index fingers long, Kali Mudra style. Gaze up, inner thighs drawing in. Hands at the waist, bend back down, take it all the way down, chin, chest, belly, slither your heart through for cobra. Lower your chin back down, tuck your toes under, rock your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a little pedal through your feet, a little right and left pedal. Just pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe and even shifting your hips a little bit to get your side bodies activated. Breathing in and out through your nose. Through your nose, creating that clarity. Now I want you to shorten your dog up a little. So you're going to walk your feet in about 6 inches and then bring them a little bit closer together. Not close enough to touch, but a little bit closer. Now pop your heels up on the in-breath. Shift forward a little bit. On the out-breath, bend your knees like a lily on a launch pad. Now, when you come up, right knee, left elbow. Shift back, lily on a launch pad. Left knee, right elbow. Work the oblique. Keep it low, keep it little, keep it crunched up. Exhale, right leg crosses over the left. Both legs are staying bent in this little exercise. Cross it over, stretch it back. Cross it over, stretch it back. Cross it over, both knees bent, tap it back. One more time each side, right and then left. Crossing it over, working your oblique. Now, land the left foot down, sweep the right leg up and back, three-legged down dog, roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Pull the right knee to the right tricep. Stretch it long, straight, and strong. Take it back. Right knee, left tricep. Take it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Right knee towards your nose. Step it forward, pyramid pose. So your right leg lands on its own track of train. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, dive over the right front leg, breathe out. Now, spin the outer edge of the back left foot down on a 45-degree angle. Right hand maybe to your shin. Levitate your left arm up. Triangle pose. Breathe. Breathe. Now, look down at your right big toe. You might even have to slide the right leg back a little. Float the left leg up. Half moon pose. Open up. Now turn your half moon into an L shape. Squeeze the left leg behind, so the left knee's going to tap the right calf. Inhale, stretch it back up. Exhale, left knee, right calf, draw it in. Inhale, stretch it back up. Now this time, exhale, left knee behind the right calf. Step the left foot, round the back, roll up. It's like being on a tightrope. Lot of balance here. Nice tight stance. Left hand forward, right hand back. Step to the top of your mat, both feet together. Hook the thumbs, open and expand your front body. Reach the arms up, stay standing, feet together. Left hand, right wrist, side bend at the top of the house. Inhale, back up. You've got this. Left hand, right wrist, lift up and over to the left. Should feel good on that side bend. Now, take your arms, brush and sweep them, left foot behind the right, curtsy and bow. Inhale, palms go up, lift up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, brush and sweep, bow down. Inhale, rise up, look up, breathe in. Now, a couple more times each side. So a couple more, make that two. Two more sets. Inhale and exhale. Smooth it out. Rise, bow and contract. Last time on the left side, breathing in. The right leg brushes and sweeps. Now, hold up top, hook the thumbs, open and expand the heart. Top of the mat. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold over your legs. Inhale and lengthen, just step back to down dog. Right leg steps, left leg joins. Pedal through your feet again, just a little bit, shifting your hips. See if there's some areas inside the hips that you could unlock. Maybe there's some tension in the side bodies. Maybe it's in the lower back. See if you can pedal through the heels, release anything that's locked up. Simplicity unlocked. Maybe this week you quit trying to figure things out. Sometimes it's a waste of time. In all reality, it's hard to figure other people out. It's hard to figure out some of the things going on in the world. So maybe we just give up that need to know. Just give up that need to know. Think of how simple that would make our life. Okay, now you're going to walk your feet in, taking that shorter down dog. The feet are not together. They're about 6 inches apart. Pull your heels up, bend your knees, shift forward, and then rock back to that lily on a launch pad. Now, right knee, left tricep. Tap it in, stay low, stay little. Left knee, right tricep. Tap it in, stay low, stay little. Now, a little more pep in the step. A little more movement. Use the core. Use your breath. Build that heat. Yes, right and left. Build that heat. You've got this. Couple more times on each side. Breathing in and out through your nose. Building that heat. Now, last time. Now, land in that lily on a launch pad. Spiral your inner thighs in. Stretch up and back. Come back to down dog. Pop your heels up. Bend your knees and let them land. Keep your toes tucked. Rock your hands back to your thighs and walk them right on up. Sweep the arms out and up. You've got this. Breathe in. Tee your arms on top. Breathe out. This time, arms lift. Brush, bow, and sweep. Take your forehead toward the earth. Inhale, rise up, scoop the hands up, lift up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, brush and sweep, bow. Inhale, rise up. Anything negative, go ahead and sweep it away with the hands sweeping back. Take it out of your life. Inhale that good stuff. Remember the good. We don't always have to review the tape of all the things that didn't work out. Breathe in, look up. Move on. Exhale, brush and sweep. Couple more times. Inhale, forgive. Oh, that's a way to help make our life simpler. One more time. Inhale, rise up. This time, keep the arms lifted. Point the toes. Tee the arms on top. Hands into your imaginary back pockets. Retract your shoulders. Look up. Inner thighs draw in. Release at the waist, chin, chest, belly, slither down. Inhale, either cobra, maybe you want up dog, Urdhva Mukha, palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale your hips, up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let the left leg lift, roll open at the hip. Left inner knee, left tricep, tap it high. Inhale, stretch the left leg long, straight and strong. Left knee, right tricep. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Go ahead and step the left foot forward, pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen. Left knee can be soft. Right heel can be lifted. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, spin the outer edge of the left foot down. Maybe left hand comes to your shin. Spin the right arm up for triangle pose. Breathe. Now, take that gaze at the left big toe. You might bring the left leg back to bring it underneath you. Float up, half moon posture. Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe and open up from the inside out. Turn that half moon into an L-shaped pose. Exhale, right knee to left calf. Inhale, stretch it up and back, L-shape. Exhale, draw it in. Right knee, left calf. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Last time. Exhale, right knee, left calf. Right foot steps behind the left. You're on a tightrope. Right heel is popped. Pull your belly in. Rise up to stand. Right hand forward, left hand back on the tightrope. Breathe. Beautiful. Stand tall. Both feet come together. Hook your thumbs. Open your heart. Expand. Now, brush and sweep with a bow and a rise up. Both feet stay together this time. Exhale like a body wave. Inhale, open up. Exhale, brush and sweep away the static right out of the attic. Exhale, brush and sweep. We can't think good thoughts if we've got all that negativity swirling around in there. We want to erase it and replace it. One last time, then rise up, hook the thumbs, open the heart. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Vinyasa flow. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, step or float your body back. Move it through Vinyasa. Now moving on, right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Stay right here or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it around, fall in triangle, weave the right foot underneath, spin the left arm up and overhead. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, left hand down, right knee in toward your nose. Step it forward, pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen, flat back style. Exhale, pull yourself in. Now, float up, half moon posture. Breathe open. Maybe this time, taking that Shavasana connection. Now release it to an L shape. Exhale, left knee, right calf. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee, left calf. Maybe you don't need hands. Inhale, back up. Third time's a charm. Exhale, right knee, left calf. Step it down, pull the belly in. You're on the tightrope. Rise up. You've got this. Left hand forward, right hand back. Beautiful. Now this time, step left, rise up to tree. Right sole of foot to left inner thigh, maybe left calf, maybe top of left ankle or foot. Hands to heart center. Steady the gaze. Breathe. Reach your arms up, lower the right leg down, sit into chair, Utkatasana. Bring your hands to heart center, ring it out on the twist, left upper arm outside the right front thigh. You can stay here. You could come into side crow, lifting your feet up, balancing. You could just expand your arms. You could keep them at heart center. Rise up, stand tall, hook your thumbs, open your front body. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Cascade over your legs. Take a halfway lift. Vinyasa flow. Step or float your body back. If you're floating back, keep your arms close to your body. Let them graze. You can come to cobra. You can come to up dog. Move yourself back in to Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Now take 3 rounds of breath in your down dog. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe in the good and take an audible exhale out on the not so good. Breathe it in this time. And audible, get rid of something. Now, isn't that nice? Erase and replace. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. You've got this. You are enough. You do enough. Stay right here. Or flip inside out for wild thing. Popping the left heel up, creating that mini back bend. Open up. Breathe. Back around, left hand down, weave the left foot underneath, shoot it out, fall in triangle as you let the right arm come up and overhead. Now left hand down, left knee in towards your nose. Step it forward, pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen, legs on tracks of train. Exhale, bow and fold. Sneak peek at the left big toe, float up, half moon pose. Left hand reaches over and out. Right leg floats up, open up from the inside out. Maybe you reach back, right hand toward foot for that Shavasana variation. If you've got that, release it slow. Exhale, right knee, left calf. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Exhale, right knee, left calf. Maybe no-handed. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Right knee, left calf, let the left foot land. Pull the belly in, rise up. On the tightrope, steady and stable. Right hand forward, left hand back. Now we know how those tight ropers feel. Right foot steps, top of the mat. Left foot comes up. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Get grounded and rooted right in the midst of any external swirling chaos. We do what we can with what we got, where we're at. Breathe. Now, can you let your shoulders come down a little? Let your chin lift up a little, and then really find the lifting out of the right hip. Arms go up, leaves go high, sit into the chair. Beautiful. Hands to heart center. Wring it out. You're going to twist it out and twist on the opposite side, pulling that right hip back. Now, you want to keep your toes light, hips low, right hip back. Maybe you open up, high to low. Maybe you plant your hands and load up for side crow. Maybe you keep your hands at the center of your heart. But now, stand tall, breathe in. Back to the beginning, left foot behind the right. Brush and sweep. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, brush and sweep. Now, inhale, lift and rise. See if you notice any difference. Rather than letting your mood control your actions, let's let the movement of our body, it helps with our actions and our attitude. Lift up, breathe in. That's why we feel so much better after we move on our mat. Now, just one more time, each side. And then go ahead, stand tall, hook your thumbs, open your heart. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Now listen up. You're just going to bend your knees to come right onto your bottom. Wrapping your arms around your shins. Chin tucks, toes point. Balance on your sits bones. Breathe. Now as you lift your legs up into Navasana, the high boat, they can stay bent. The oars are alongside your body. Lower down to hover. On the way up, lift the heart, breathe in. Now, exhale down, inhale up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Move it out, breathe. Exhale, inhale. Use the core. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now I want you to plant the feet. Roll back down onto your back. Feet are planted, width of your hips, palms down, head down, feet down. Now pump your hips up. Breathe in. Now listen up. Right arm's going to lift and twist up and over to the outside of your mat. Bring the right arm back down. Lower your hips down. Pop your hips up. Left arm lifts up. Make it slow. Cross up and over. You can lift the left shoulder and then come back down. Now move it out each side. Inhale, rise up. Hips lift. Right arm crosses. Exhale, come back down. Hips lower. Both palms down. Pop the hips up. Left arm up and over. Come back down. Couple more times. Inhale, rise up. See if you can even get more extension and a little more twist. Make it slow, deliberate, and poignant. Reaching to the back of the house. One more time. Up and over on each side. And then land back down. Now, both palms down. You might pull your heels in. Inner thighs are going to keep drawing into your midline. Pop the hips up and hold. Setu Bandha, bridge. Now maybe you lace your hands, tucking your shoulders underneath. Lifting your hips even higher. Super slowly lower back down. Go ahead and pick your feet up. Lace your hands, one under each hamstring, or lace the hands together underneath the backs of your legs and roll around on your back. So a nice little massage on our lower back. So how do we continue to have simplicity unlocked in our lives? Well, we're coming into a time of year that it will help to keep the negative thoughts out. And how do we do that? Reverse that direction. By erasing and replacing. Erase and replace. We can't keep those negative thoughts from coming in, but we certainly can keep them from staying. Now, land right here in Happy Baby. So you're going to take a hold of the outside edges of your feet, and you're going to draw the quads down alongside your body. And if you would like a visual, maybe you think of the ceiling coming down, but you're pushing up, so it's a little tug of war. And just hold. Now, tip the soles of the feet together and knees go wide, landing in Supta Baddha Konasana. Left hand placed on your heart, right hand on your belly. Eyes closed down and just hold right here. This is such a beautiful hip opener. If this is too much, you could always use some sort of prop underneath the outsides of your thighs. You could bring the feet to the width of your mat and knock your knees together if that serves you better. It's your practice, your space, your place. Rather than locking things up, keeping things in, finding ways to unlock simple ways of being. Letting go of the need to be right. Letting go of any kind of offense or anything anybody's done to you. Just have that knowingness in your heart that hurting people hurt people. Let us be the ones that shine that light in this world. When you're ready, just take this opportunity to lay your body down. If you want to adjust on your mat, taking your legs maybe further out than your hips, your arms, just decide your most comfortable posture. I like to have my palms up, just signifying that readiness and that expectation for blessings to just pour over you, more than you could ever ask or think. Just remembering the good, thinking of things that are good, and sharing that in our words and our deeds with those around us. Any thoughts that come in during your Shavasana pose, just let them pass you by. Just detaching. You are not your thoughts. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. Now I invite you to stay right here, maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes. Just turn the video off. We will reconnect again, I have no doubt. But if you're coming with me, just ignite that movement back into your restored, renewed self. Bring that new self right back into your day, that self that just erases and replaces any of that negativity in our life that could possibly hinder our day and give us the pathway to continue to unlock simplicity. Rise right up, coming to a seated, sweet seat. Letting your hands stretch out to the sides, reaching out and up and carrying your gifts, your graces, your blessings, and your purpose for your practice today, sealing that right into your heart. As you unlock simplicity in your life this week, just know that it'll give you more time to focus on what really matters, and you can then share that peace, that love, that grace, that joy with your family, friends, and loved ones. Let's finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.